You probably know a guy right now, and he's always coping. I don't make enough money. I don't have a fast enough of a car. My house isn't big enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not as handsome. And that's the reason why I don't have success in dating. You see, that guy is coping. And I cope as well. I know it comes as a surprise, but I cope in a different way. And these ways I'm going to talk to you about today are going to hopefully change your perspective. And I hope you can adapt the same type of thinking. I'm going to go in more detail here in a second, but the coping that I do is not letting any negative thoughts penetrate my mind. Because I truly believe if you're always beating yourself up, eventually, no matter what you do, you will always cope in a negative way. So today I'm going to talk about all the ways that I cope, and hopefully you start coping the same way that I do. Let's get into it. The first way that I cope is in the nightlife scene or just approaching women. When I approach a girl and she doesn't give me the proper energy, instead of saying I wasn't tall enough, I wasn't handsome enough, whatever, I just say to myself, oh, she probably couldn't see me right. Her glasses weren't on. She probably didn't have contacts in. I'm probably not her type. She's probably seeing somebody. Do you notice that? I don't say anything like I'm ugly, I'm short, she doesn't like black dudes, she doesn't like my hair. I just say, oh, she's probably seeing somebody. She's just being faithful. Good for her. Oh, she probably just doesn't like black dudes. That's okay. If I was her type physically, I'd probably get her easy. Oh, the lighting in here is kind of low, so she probably didn't get a chance to really see me fully. That's coping. That is coping. But here's the thing. I much rather cope that way and keep my brain in a positive state than sit there and sulk in an L. Because I know some guys who approach one girl, it went bad, and they carry that negative experience with them forever. There's probably a guy watching this video right now who hasn't pulled up on a chick in years. And yes, brother, I'm talking to you. And why is that? Because they truly believe that rejection made them who they are. For me, when I get rejected, oh, you probably couldn't see me right. The lighting here is kind of low. Oh, she probably has a boyfriend. Oh, she probably just, I'm not her type. That's how I take it. So when I get L's in life, right? L's, right? I don't take them personally. I just attach them to other things that have nothing to do with me. Because guys, I'm not getting any taller. Yeah, I could drop my body fat and get a bit more handsome, but that's about the next thing I can do is just drop another 5 to 10 pounds of fat and get more lean. That's the next option I can do. Other than that, I'm stuck with this. And I'm not some black pill guy that's going to go get my nose redone or go get my ears smaller. No, this is basically what I'm stuck with. So when you take an L, don't attach it to something negative, because then you start beating yourself up. And guys, negative self-talk and negative self-worth of yourself, eventually it just becomes the norm. To where 5-10 years goes by and you've never dated one girl you're excited about because you feel like you have to settle. Stop that. Only attach your L's, right, to things that are, things you cannot control, right? Oh, she couldn't see me right. Oh, probably not her type. Oh, she may not like black guys. That's okay. Nothing held against her. When you say I'm a loser, or oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm short, all these things, you start beating yourself up. It takes a toll on your self-confidence. So only attach your L's to things that you can't control, like the weather, stuff like that. The next way that I cope is I believe I deserve every attractive girl in the world. The only handful of girls I feel like are genuinely out of my league are like A-listers, right? So Beyonce, Rihanna, girls like that, they're a bit out of my league. Other than that, I truly believe every girl is in my league. Now, you may say that, Chad, that's not a cope, that's a mindset. But you can argue it's a cope, but it's a positive cope. You see, a lot of times guys will look at girls in the gym or girls on Instagram and go, oh, I could never have that, right? They have a really negative self-look on themselves, and they pedestalize these girls who have no skills, no talent. They're just attractive, right? For me, guys, I just feel like I deserve everything. I deserve every single attractive girl. And to go a layer deeper, I've approached almost every single Instagram crush I've had here in LA. I've approached them, walked right up to them. Now, was I successful? No. But was the approach made? You damn sure it was. Because in my head, I deserve it all, right? Now, you may be watching this video and let's say your Instagram crush is like Brecky Hill, whatever the case may be, right? If you see her at a mall or a bar, are you approaching her? If the answer is no, I'm not, ask yourself why. Because I view myself highly. If you view yourself at a lower level, you think this girl is just better than you. She is not. Here's another layer. This shit gets deep because the only reason why some of you aren't getting the girls that you want is because you perceive them as better than you. And guess what? That girl can feel it when that girl can feel it when you're talking to her and texting her or even calling her. Oh, this guy sees me as better than him. And she can't be attracted to you. An attractive girl can't be attracted to you when you view her better than you. She doesn't want to be better than you. She wants to be your equal or if anything beneath, right? So a way that I cope is I believe I deserve everything. And that's what allows me to approach any girl that I want because I genuinely feel like I deserve them all, right? And how did I get there? I think by me working on myself, being able to play, pick up the guitar, did really well at that, pick up the camera and do some videography work. I was good with that. Pick up the freaking iPhone and start talking about dating. And now I'm in front of you. I just think my confidence just came from me working on myself, getting great results. And then I was like, well, shit, if I've worked on myself and made myself this person, I got to give it to the highest bidder. So that's another way I cope, man. I just feel like I deserve every single girl. There's plenty of guys out there that I feel like they don't, and that's fine. But I want you to watch this video and get a different perspective, right? You deserve it all, but are you going to actually believe it? If you don't believe it, that's fine. But I'm going to believe it for you. But just know over here on my side, I feel like I deserve everybody. This may be a similar take to my last one, but for the third way that I cope is I believe I'm every girl's best option. Like, this shit cracks me up because when I say these things to the people who I work with one-on-one, they're like, wow, like you can see their face go, wow, that's a different perspective. And the reason why I believe that is because I just look at myself as the full package. 6-figure earner, I'm tall, I'm handsome, I'm in good shape, I'm charismatic, I'm funny, I'm confident. And when you get to my level, like when girls ghost you, you're like, wow, that's interesting. She really passed up on the best thing for her. That's crazy. But when a girl ghosts me, since I believe I am her best option, I'm like, damn, you really left the best option you had. Well, I can't spin the block on you, and you can't spin the block on me. So you got to go for good, right? These are, if anything, I wouldn't say this video is about coping. It's about maybe positive mindsets. Maybe I'll change the video to like positive mindsets. But when you believe you are a girl's best option, you just move different. When you think that you're beneath her, you do too much. When you think that you don't deserve her, you start over-validating and doing things that are way out the blue because you feel like you're in a place of like, oh, I'm in scarcity. Like this girl, like she's the best I've ever had and I don't deserve her. So I better do this, and this, or else she's gone. And then you do all that shit and she's gone anyway. It's just like the mindsets that I have allow me to keep the leverage. When I think a girl has better options than me, I become insecure. And you may even catch yourself asking her about them. Like, oh, like, do you talk to like athletes and rappers? Like, I'm just asking. She knows this guy's insecure. He's insecure that I get hit up by all these guys. When you look at her and go, yeah, I'm your best option. Oh yeah, like, yeah, I know Drake's in your DM, but I'm the better option anyway. She's like, whoa, this guy thinks he's a better option than a billionaire. And when you say things like that, I'm not saying this is going to work for all women. I'm just saying for some women, that's a turn on. She's like, wow, I'm really with the guy who genuinely believes he's better than everybody else. That's a turn on for most girls. Every girl wants to be with a guy that feels like he's the shit. And if you don't feel that way, a girl may be looking for better options. You may be a placeholder. You know what I mean? So guys, the mindset of just, I'm the best option will always yield you the best results. because you act it. When you feel like, oh, I'm holding on by a thread. This girl can get anybody she wants and she's with me. It makes you move so much different. So have the mindset that you are her best option. The next mindset that I really want to touch on is if she's in front of me on a date, she wants to have sex with me. So I get DMs and questions a lot about, Chad, how do I escalate without being creepy? How do I take her back to my place without being creepy? Guys, let me put something in perspective for you. This girl may have taken an everything shower, shaved every hair off her body, maybe drove 15-30 minutes across town in traffic, put on a dress that's a bit too tight, she can barely breathe, she's wearing shoes that are too tight, and you think she doesn't want you? Like, it's crazy. For me, if a girl showed up on a date at 8 o'clock at night to grab drinks with me, there is a great chance she wants me. And let me ask you this. Out of all the things I've said so far, I know a couple of them probably made you go, wow, that's a crazy take. But there's no negative benefits to any of this. Like, when you guys go on dates, some of you think you're creepy or you're weird for escalating and trying to take her back to your place. Guys, she's expecting that from you. If this girl's 21 and up, she knows exactly why she's on this date and she knows exactly what you want. So why do you think that by you going for it, that's gonna make her turned off? Like, she knows she's hot. She knows you want her. You asking her back to your place is just confirmation. She already knew that. So a lot of you guys do, which is inauthentic, you want sex, but what you do is you take her out on 1, 2, 3, 4 dates, trying to build rapport with her, crazy. And then on the 4th date, when she goes, oh, no, I'm not like that, you get upset and go on the internet and say, I spent all this money on a girl and she doesn't want me, when from the jump, you should ask her back to your place. You framing the whole these dates as like a romantic interaction when all you want is sex is disingenuous. Ask the girl out for some drinks and ask her back to your spot, because I truly believe if that girl is in front of you, she wants you. Now, is that a guarantee 100% of the time? No. There's always nuance to things, of course, but I guarantee you and I have went on a date with a girl, we didn't ask her back because you're trying to be chivalrous, and that girl will never talk to us ever again. It happens, right? So you're better off thinking and having the mindset of, if this girl is in front of me, she wants me, and she wants to, go back home with me. That's a way better mindset than, oh, I don't want to come off as weird. I don't want to come off as creepy. I don't want her to think that's the only thing I want. Bro, there's some girls right now you think are not like that, blasting their you-know-what down there with a freaking vibrator 5, 6, 7 times a day. Yes, bro, she's going crazy, wishing that vibrator was your you-know-what. Listen, bro. So to wrap up this video, I just wanted you guys to dive into my mindset, my frame, and how I see the dating landscape. When you see yourself as the best, you move different. When you see yourself as a discount item, a clearance rack item, you tend to move like that and have that mindset. So start thinking, that you're the best product today. Now, for some of you, it's a lot harder just to say it. You may have to lose the weight, make more money, make yourself a better man before you feel that way. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm the best option on the dating market. I feel like a girl has a lot more to gain dating me than anybody else. And yeah, and that's how I think. And since that's how I think, that's why I have a great dating success. If I saw myself as less than and not that dude, I guarantee you I'd move much different. My content would be much different. So start moving like you're the man and watch what happens. You guys have a good day. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely check out my group coaching on Discord. We have live calls every single Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I'm looking forward to having you in our next call. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.